Welcome back to another episode of Finance Alliance Express, where we share quick-fire tips and strategies to help you level up your finance career. Today, we're covering 5 ways to promote financial accountability across the company. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you want to do that? Isn't the finance team responsible for the company's finances? Well, yes and no. The finance team oversees the company's financial health, but looking after the company's money is a shared responsibility that requires diligence, transparency, and accountability from all levels of organization. Failure to maintain financial responsibility can lead to wasted resources, missed opportunities, compliance issues, financial blind spots, and damaged reputation. The good news is that there are steps you can take to help build collective financial accountability across the company. So keep watching till the end to find out what they are. The first step is to develop clear policies that outline things like expense management, procurement, and approval processes. Make sure the policies clearly define the where, how, and who. Where can they spend? How they get what they want? And who needs to approve these requests? Remember to focus on creating accessible procedures that are clear and transparent. The point is to reduce confusion and any ambiguity that might arise. By doing so, the rest of the company will have a much easier time following the guidelines properly and avoid making financial mistakes. Our next tip is to involve departments in setting realistic budgets and giving them ownership over managing those budgets. Budget ownership is a key strategy for promoting accountable finance, and here's why it works. Shared responsibility equals shared success. When different departments, besides finance, are involved in defining realistic budgets, they take ownership of their financial performance. This creates a stronger sense of responsibility and even encourages cost consciousness. To do this right, you need to involve department heads and key personnel in the budgeting process. And take the bottom-up approach if you can. This way, departments will build their budgets from the ground up, detailing expenses and spotting possible cost-saving moves. Our third tip is to build strong internal controls. It's usually not a great idea to have one person in control of an entire process from start to finish, so segregate duties to help prevent errors or even misuse of funds. Doing this will help improve internal controls and create a center for financial accountability. Just like balancing your checkbook, regular reconciliations compare financial records with external statements, bank accounts, credit card statements, etc. This is a great way to identify discrepancies sooner rather than later. Another way to help implement strong internal controls is by building systematic review processes. These types of processes will be useful for things like requiring high-level approvals for large expenses. Let's look at an example of how this will all work in real life. So you want to build stronger controls after an incident of unauthorized spending led to a very expensive mistake. How would you tackle this situation and use it to improve existing internal controls? Well, one way is to segregate who can purchase orders from those who can receive inventory and approve invoices. You could also think about reconciling open purchase orders to receipts weekly, which would surface any discrepancies. Finally, a spend management system that enforces approval rules and coding requirements would prevent future policy violations. The key is implementing overlapping preventive and detective controls while strategically automating aspects with technology. This embeds financial accountability into core processes. Alright, the next tip is to provide proper training and education. Remember, not everyone speaks finance, and if you've been in finance for some time, you'll know the truth of that statement more than anyone. Here's how you can approach this. First, identify any knowledge gaps within departments. Do marketing teams need a better understanding of cost analysis? Do sales understand the impact of discounts on profitability? Tailored training addresses specific needs and maximizes impact. Next, you'll need to take time to break down complex financial concepts into clear and understandable language. So leave the jargon and niche finance terms out in the cold for now and try to make everything as accessible and relevant as possible. A long, in-depth lecture might work for some people in your company, but it might send others into a sleep-like state. Don't be afraid to mix things up and leverage things like workshops, online courses, and simulations to help engage employees better. Lastly, it's important to understand that this will be an ongoing thing. Continuous learning is key for building fiscal accountability and making it stick. Alright, our final tip is to align goals and reward success. By aligning performance metrics with incentives, you can create a powerful system that motivates departments to actively participate in accountable finance. When achieving financial goals becomes a shared objective with tangible rewards, It strengthens teamwork, drives performance, and fuels the company's success. Here's how it works. Define key performance indicators, KPIs, that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Don't create departmental silos. Make sure that each department's KPIs directly tie back to and support the company's broader financial goals. Develop incentive programs that reward teams and individuals for achieving financial targets while maintaining compliance. And that's all we have today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to our channel and check out our website, financealliance.io, for more resources. See you in the next one.